My name is Honey Norfolk, and I am a double major in engineering, physics, and sociology, and I am a senior. So I got the opportunity to do an internship at Oregon State University for their REU, which stands for Research Experience for Undergraduates, in the Robotics in the Real World program. I got the opportunity to work under Dr. Bill Smart, who was my mentor, and he accepted me to work on human robot social interactions, which basically just means that I get to work on how robots effectively interact with humans, social cues, just a lot of stuff in terms of social interaction. So a lot of the things I did there was that I got to create my own research problem. So my research question was, how willing are humans to allow robots in their conversation? And I wanted to test this question out because a lot of roboticists assume that if robots were perfect or if they understood social cues or how the world works, that humans would want to let them integrate into society. Um, I wondered that even if we did have a perfect robot standing there, how willing would a human be to actually interact with them? And I basically went by testing this question by designing a whole study. So first I had to program an LLM and put it inside of the robot. The robot I worked on was a Corey robot. We were going to have Corey 2.0, but some things happened, so I ended up working under the original Corey robot. So once I programmed the LLM to basically have Corey talk, respond, hear what I'm saying, we then attached two buttons to Corey, two red buttons, and they basically got to press the two buttons to interact with Corey, one person per button. And the goal and the task that they had was to work on the trolley problem and come to a majority vote. So two people, including Corey, on what they would want to do in the trolley problem. And we basically designed this because trolley problems have we use 5 different variations. So there's so many questions that we could answer, even if we weren't just studying inclusion. But the main thing is that I got to code and actually work on a robot because we don't really have robots here. And that was my first time actually working on a robot, and it was really fun. And there was a lot of other robots there too. So 10 people got accepted, and all of them had their own projects working on different things. There were robot dogs there, there were little robots there were like robots on chairs. It was really cool. So it was better than I expected. I do research here, so I already knew that I wanted to go into research. So going there just solidified the idea that I do love research. That is something that I want to do. I understood what it was like to be a grad student for a summer, and it was very enriching and enlightening to what I'd like to do in the future. And I also got to do more stuff that wasn't only on campus. So I got to go off campus and explore Oregon a little bit, which was fun. The main perks of earning academic credit for this is just the convenience of earning academic credit. I don't have to stress about maybe fitting something later into my schedule. And also with academic credit, I was going to do the internship anyway, so I might as well get some credit for that anyway. So the biggest, I guess, benefit of doing an REU and getting accepted into one is that I get to make my research question. I get to do pilot studies. And not only that, if I get the opportunity, I will be presenting that research in Scotland next year. And the way that I could use this experience to help me with my future jobs is being able to say that I got accepted and telling them what I did and the skills that I learned and being able to present it in Scotland. Those people are going to be in Scotland too while I'm presenting. So I get to network. I networked a lot while I was there. I did not have a LinkedIn until I got there because they made me make a LinkedIn. But I got to network, and I will be in a space where my basically future job employers will be. So I get the opportunity to just talk to them, make connections with them, network with them. So